鬼になろう京次郎。
鬼になると言え。やはりお前は鬼になる京次郎。
This is one of the single greatest moments of Demon Slayer. Not because of the animation, music, fighting, but because of one simple yet great message told to the audience. This message is constantly told throughout the story of Demon Slayer, but during Rengoku vs Akaza, it didn't just touch but pierce the heart of the viewers. And it's not random. There is a special reason why this particular fight felt so relatable. The message was of course told by Rengoku, but that does not undermine Akaza. In fact, Akaza's actions did something so surprising that almost none of us noticed it until the release of Infinity Castle. During the fight, Akaza was completely overwhelming Rengoku in terms of strength. Rengoku's attacks, while being powerful, were not even a scratch for Akaza. But whenever Akaza attacked, Rengoku was left with permanent catastrophic damage, which is why it didn't make sense, because instead of forcing Rengoku with demon blood and easily turning him into a demon, Akaza chose to persuade him. Instead of forcing the fate of demon on Rengoku, which any demon would have done, why did Akaza chose to give Rengoku an option? This was the surprising action of Akaza. In Infinity Castle movie, we see the past of Akaza, that before abandoning humanity, he used to train every single day at a dojo. As a human, he learned martial arts, he sweated and bled and understood the hardships of training. And because of all of this, Akaza was bound by the code of honor. Instead of simply turning Rengoku into a demon, Akaza respected the unspoken rules of fight. But now here's the thing. Why is it such a big deal? Well, it's quite simple. Akaza is no longer human, meaning he has no obligations at all to uphold any unspoken rules of martial arts or whatsoever. But Akaza does. Even if he has abandoned his humanity, Akaza still holds the code of honor. He still holds a part of his human self. This is why, even after overwhelming Rengoku, he did not force the transformation on him. But all of this does not make Rengoku weak. In fact, Rengoku had a strength which even made Akaza tremble in fear and led us to our simple but great message. It is said that humans show their true nature in the depths of despair. When pushed deep into the abyss, our heart starts showing the darkness it hides. But Rengoku, his heart was set ablaze. Akaza had caused unsurmountable injuries to Rengoku. His left eye ruptured, ribcage shattered, multiple internal bleedings, a blow through his solar plexus completely pushing Rengoku at death's door. And this was not the end. While giving him this pinnacle of physical pain, Akaza constantly kept attacking Rengoku's mental strength, offering immortality to someone dying, offering regeneration to a body beyond repair, constantly shouting in his ears,
やはりお前は鬼になる京次郎。鬼になると言え。
Even after all of this, Rengoku's heart did not show any darkness for even a single second, as his heart was set ablaze. Even with a literal hole in his body, being in the most vulnerable condition both physically and mentally, Rengoku is still fighting ablaze, holding on to his humanity and his duty as Hashira till the very last second. Even if he knows he's gonna die, even if he knows he can't beat him, Rengoku does not give up. The simple yet single greatest message of Demon Slayer. But this is not the end. There's still a plot twist. A plot twist that makes this message become even greater. Plot twist that hides in the real symbolism behind Rengoku's injury. The punch that passed through him was aimed at his solar plexus, a vital organ necessary for human survival. But how does this amplify our message? The solar plexus in spiritual terms is called the Manipura chakra, associated with the color yellow and the element of fire. So the punch of Akaza was not random, but was symbolizing Akaza taking away Rengoku's fire, blowing it apart and physically taking it away from him. What is the simple but greatest message of Demon Slayer? Even after going through all of this, Rengoku does not give up. Even after all of this, he does not forget his duty. In fact, till the very last second, he was thinking whether he fulfilled his role. So maybe Akaza took away Rengoku's fire physically. He could not take away the fire from his soul. In fact, Rengoku's fire was the reason why Akaza died. All of this because of one simple yet great message.